Hello, good morning po. So today po is March 11. So mayroon po tayo ngayong i-pre-bid na 6 projects for FY 2024 infrastructure projects. Muli po magandang pong umaga sa inyong lahat at sa lahat po ng naka-join na sa Zoom private conference na to and sa mga nakikinig nanonood sa live stream natin sa YouTube channel natin. So to start po, let us pray for guidance of our Almighty. Sa pangunguna po ng ating BAC Secretariat member, si Engineer Joyce Carla Dino.
Hello po, good morning po. Sige po, pansamantala po muna tayo humingi ng pasensya sa ating Panginoon. Lord, maraming salamat po sa umagang ito, sa pag-iingat niyo po sa bawat isa sa amin at nakakating po kami sa lugar na ito ng ligtas at malayo po sa kapahamakan. Lord, dalangin din po namin ang gagawin namin credit sa araw na ito, Lord. Ikaw po yung ang bigay ng wisdom at knowledge para po sa mag di-discuss ng private. At Lord, nandun din po na bigyan din mo po ng knowledge yung mga tao makikinig po sa discussion na ito. Lord, sa iyo na po namin ipinagkakatiwala ang lahat at ikaw na po yung mataas. At binabalik po namin ng pasasalamat sa pangalan ng Panginoon Hesus. Amen.
Amen. So let us acknowledge first all personalities present here in this bid, headed by our Vice BAC Chairperson, Engineer Julius P. Ligala. Good morning, sir.
Morning, ma'am. Good morning po, everyone.
Thank you po. Nasa line na rin po ang ating BAC member, Engineer Faustino Mark Anthony de la Cruz. Morning, sir. And also,
morning po, ma'am. Good morning po.
Thank you po. And also our BAC member, Engineer Marvin Jan Agustin. Good morning, sir.
Good morning po. Good morning po.
Good morning. Thank you po. Ang ating pong BAC TWG member, Engineer Marco Brian Britton. Good morning po.
Good morning po. Good morning po.
Next is our BAC member, BAC TWG member, Engineer Rainier Palaganas. Good morning, sir. Ang ating pong BAC Secretariat member, Engineer Joyce Carla Dinin. Good morning.
Good morning po.
BAC Secretariat member, Engineer Mayo Gayeta Collado. Good morning.
Good morning po.
BAC Secretariat member, Ms. Laila Derama. Morning.
Morning po.
BAC Secretariat member, Ms. Joy Aragon. Morning. Back PWG member, Miss Glyren Losloso. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning po, ma'am. Good morning po sa lahat.
Thank you. Back PWG member, Engineer Jean Paul Abril. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning po sa lahat.
Thank you po. Back member, Miss Hazel Elises. Good morning,
Hello,
ma'am.
ma'am. Good morning po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you po. Sa atin po naman mga programmer, si Engineer Dante Domine Diamante. Good morning, sir.
Morning po, ma'am. Morning po, everyone.
Back programmer po, si Engineer Sarah Jane Awam. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning po.
Ang ating pong representative from Commission on Audit, si Miss Reporn Passion. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning po.
Thank you po. Ang representative po from Romhead SJ Builders. Good morning, sir. So, good morning din po sa ating mga, sa lahat po ng nanonood sa Facebook Live. YouTube live po natin, live streaming. So, muli po, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Today po ay magkakaroon po tayo ng 6 project to be discussed for today from 24 DJ 0093 to 24 DJ 009. For the call order ng ating mga project to be discussed, welcome po, Engineer Mario Chigayeta, Colorado.
Good morning po. First project, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and/or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay Tamisian, Tiaong, Quezon. Contract ID number 24DJ0093. Let length 252 meters, ABC 5,940,000 pesos. Source of funds GAE 2024. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Size range small b, license category C and D. Cost of bidding documents 10,000 pesos. Contract profile for 24DJ0093. Major categories of work, RCP with 0.252 kilometers na dimension. Cost estimate for each major category of work, 5,940,000 pesos, and similar major categories of work, RRP, RCTP. Number 2, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and/or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay Pahinga Sur, Candelaria, Quezon. Contract ID number 24DJ0094, net length 220.5 meters. Approved budget for the contract 4,950,000. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Size range small b. License category C and D. Cost of bidding documents 5,000 pesos. Contract profile for 24DJ0094. The major categories of work, RCP, dimension 0.2205 kilometers. Cost estimate for the major category, 4,950,000 pesos. Similar major categories of work, RRP and RCTP. Next project, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay, Bukal, Tiaong, Quezon. Contract ID number 24DJ0095. Net length 270 meters. Approved budget for the contract 5,940,000 pesos. Source of funds GAA 2024. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Size range small b. License category C and D. And cost of bidding documents 10,000 pesos. Contract profile for 24DJ0095. Major categories of work RCP. Dimension 0.270 kilometers, and cost estimate for major categories 5,940,000 pesos, and similar categories of work RRP and RCTP. Number 4, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, access roads and or bridges from the national roads, leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay Kinatihan 2, Candelaria, Quezon Province. Contract ID number 24DJ0096. Net length 274.5 meters. Approved budget for the contract 5,940,000 pesos. Source of funds GAA 2024. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Size range small b. License category C and D. Cost of bidding documents 10,000 pesos. Contract profile for 24DJ0096. Major categories of work is RCP. Dimension of 0.2745 kilometers. Cost ng major category is 5,940,000 pesos. Similar major categories, RRP and RCTP. Number 5 project, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay San Andres, Candelaria, Quezon Province. Contract ID number 24DJ0097 with net length of 280 meters, ABC, 5,940,000 pesos. Source of funds GAA 2024. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Size range small b. License category C and D. And cost of bidding documents 10,000 pesos. For the contract profile of 24DJ0097, major categories of work RCP with a dimension of 0.28 kilometers and cost estimate of 5,940,000 pesos. Similar major categories of work are RP, RCTP. Last project, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, multipurpose buildings, facilities to support social services, construction completion of multipurpose building evacuation center, Barangay Lutukan, Malabag, Sariaya, Quezon. Contract ID number 24DJ0098. Approved budget for the contract, 4,950,000 pesos. Source of fund, GAA 2024. Contract duration, 180 calendar days. Size range, small b. License category, C and D. And cost of bidding documents, 5,000 pesos. For the contract profile of 24DJ0098, major categories of work, BIC, WOPLS, 1 story, cost estimate of major category of work, 4,950,000 pesos. Similar major categories of work, BICWPHSCP, BICWPLSCP, BICWPHSDP, BICWPLSDP, BICWOPHS, BIH, BIL, BIM. Bid opening is at March 26, 9 a.m. First project po sa programmer. Start na po. Thank you.
Good morning po. First project po natin is 24DJ0093 is Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Roads and/or Bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities. Construction of road, Barangay Tamisian, Tiaong, Quezon. Plans of the proposed project. This is the title page. The project net length is 252 meters. This is the vicinity map, the layout plan, and the location map. This page shows the summary of quantities. This page shows the straight line diagram and the typical roadway cross-section. Scopes of works. As I said. For scopes of works, we have Part A, facilities for the engineer, construction of field office for the engineer. We also have provision of progress photographs. For Part B, other general requirements, we have project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, mobilization and demobilization. For earthworks, we have clearing and grabbing, surplus common excavation, embankment from roadway excavation for common soil, and subreed preparation for common material. For sub-base and base course, we have aggregate sub-base courses. For surface courses, we have Portland cement, concrete pavement, unreinforced, 0.23 meter thick, 14 days. And for drainage and slope protection structures, we have stone masonry. Minimum equipment requirements. For the minimum equipment requirements, we have one portable mist-based sanitation test, one thermal scanner with rechargeable battery, one power sprayer with complete accessories, one low bed trailer, two dump truck, two backhoe, one bulldozer, one payloader, one motorized road grader, one vibratory roller, one water truck, two concrete vibrator, one concrete screeder, one concrete saw, one bar cutter, single phase, 25 millimeter, one sealer joint, and one chainsaw. For the manpower requirements, we have one project manager, one project engineer of total 5 years experience, accredited materials engineer one construction foreman, one first aider, and one safety officer. The approved budget for the contract is 5,940,000 pesos, and the contract duration is 150 calendar days. Thank you.
Thank you po, Engineer Dan. Any questions po? Proceed po tayo sa next project.
Next project po natin is contract ID 24DJ0094 or the Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Roads and/or Bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities. Construction of road, Barangay Pahinga Sur, Candelaria, Quezon. Plans of the proposed project. This page shows a title page with the net length of 220.5 meters. This page shows the layout plan, the location map, and the vicinity map of the project. This page shows the summary of quantities. This page shows the typical road crossway section and the straight line diagram. Also the construction notes. Plans of the scopes of works. For the scope of works, we have facilities for the engineer, construction of field office for the engineer, and provision of progress photographs. For other general requirements, we have project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, and mobilization demobilization. For earthworks, we have clearing and grubbing, surplus common excavation, embankment from roadway excavation for common soil, and subgrade preparation for common material. Under sub-base and base course, we have aggregate sub-base course. Under surface courses, we have Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced 0.23 meters thick for 14 days. Minimum equipment requirements. The minimum equipment requirements for the project is one portable base sanitation test, one thermal scanner with rechargeable battery, one power sprayer with complete accessories, one low bed trailer, two dump truck, two backhoe, one bulldozer, one payloader, one motorized road grader, one vibratory roller, one water truck, one concrete vibrator, two concrete vibrator, sorry, one concrete skidder, one concrete saw, one bar cutter, sealer, single phase 25 millimeter, one sealer joint, and one chainsaw. For the manpower requirements, we have one project manager, one project engineer, one accredited materials engineer one construction foreman, one first aider, and one safety officer. The approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos and the contract duration is 150 calendar days. Thank you.
Thank you po ulit, Engineer Dan. Any questions po? No questions? Proceed po tayo sa next project.
Next project po is contract ID 24DJ0095 or the Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities. Construction of road, Barangay Bukal, Tiaong, Quezon. Plans of the proposed project. Here we have the title page of the project with the net length of 270 meters. Here we have the vicinity map, the layout plan, and the location map. This page shows the summary of quantities. This page shows the typical roadway cross-section, straight line diagram, and the general construction notes. For the scope of works, we have facilities for the engineer, construction of field office for the engineer, and provision of progress photographs. Under general requirements, we have project billboard and signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, mobilization, demobilization. For earthworks, we have clearing and grubbing. We also have surplus common excavation and embankment from roadway excavation for common soil, also subgrade preparation for common materials. Under sub-base and base course, we have aggregate and sub-base course. For surface courses, we have Portland cement concrete pavement, unreinforced, 0.23 meters thick, 14 days. The minimum equipment requirements. For the minimum equipment requirements, we have one portable mist-based sanitation test, one thermal scanner with rechargeable battery, one power sprayer with complete accessories, one low bed trailer, two dump truck, two backhoe, one bulldozer, one payloader, one motorized road grader, one vibratory roller, one water truck, two concrete vibrator, one concrete skidder, one concrete saw, one bar cutter, single phase, 25 millimeter, one sealer joint, and one chainsaw. For the manpower requirements, we have one project manager, one project engineer, total experience of 5 years, accredited materials engineer one, one construction foreman, one first aider, and one safety officer. The approved budget for the contract is 5,940,000 pesos, and the contract duration is 150 calendar days. Thank you.
Thank you po, Engineer Dan. Any questions po? No question or proceed po ulit tayo sa next project.
Next po nating project is Contract ID 24DJ0096 or the Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Roads and or Bridges for the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings and facilities. Construction of road, Barangay Kinatihan 2, Candelaria, Quezon Province. Plans of the proposed project. Here we have the title page of the project with a length of 274.5 meters. This page shows the vicinity map, the layout plan, and the location map of the project. This shows the summary of quantities. This page shows the construction notes, the typical roadway cross-section, and the straight line diagram. Scope of works. For scope of works, we have Part A, facilities for the engineer, construction of field office for the engineer. We also have provision of progress photographs. Under Part B, other general requirements, we have project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, and mobilization, demobilization. Under Part C, earthworks, we have clearing and grubbing, surplus common excavation, embankment from roadway excavation for common soil, subgrade preparation for common material. For Part D, sub-base and base course, we have aggregate sub-base course. Under surface courses, we have Portland cement, concrete pavement, unreinforced, 0.23 meter thick, 14 days. For minimum equipment requirements. For minimum equipment requirements, we need one portable mist-based sanitation test, one thermal scanner with rechargeable battery, one power sprayer with complete accessories, one low bed trailer, two dump trucks, two backhoes, one bulldozer, one payloader, one motorized road grader, one vibratory roller, one water truck, two concrete vibrator, one concrete skidder, one concrete saw, one bar cutter single phase 25 millimeter, one cedar joint, and one chainsaw. For manpower requirements, we need one project manager of total 5 years total experience, also one project engineer, one accredited material engineer, a construction foreman, a first aider, and a safety officer. The approved budget for the contract is 5,940,000 pesos, and the contract duration is 150 calendar days. Thank you.
Thank you po. Any questions po? Mukhang wala pong questions, so proceed po sa next project.
Next project po natin is Contract ID 24DJ0097 or the Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Roads and or Bridges from the national roads leading to major and strategic public buildings, facilities. Construction of road, Barangay San Andres, Candelaria, Quezon Province. Plans of the proposed project. This is the title page for the project. As you can see, the net length is 280 meters. For this page, we have the vicinity map, the layout plan, and the location map of the project. This page shows a summary of quantities. This page shows the general construction notes, the typical roadway cross-section, and the straight line diagram. Scope of works. For Part A, facilities for the engineer, we have construction of field office for the engineer and provision of progress photographs. For other general requirements, we have project billboard and signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, and mobilization, demobilization. For earthworks, we have clearing and graving, surplus common excavation, embankment from roadway excavation for common soil, and subgrade preparation for common material. Under sub-base and base course, we have aggregate sub-base course. And under surface courses, we have Portland cement concrete pavement, unreinforced, 0.23 meters thick, 14 days. Minimum equipment requirements. For the project, here are the list of the minimum equipment requirements. 1 portable mist-based sanitation test, 1 thermal scanner with rechargeable battery, 1 power sprayer with complete accessories, 1 low bed trailer, 2 dump truck, 2 backhoe, 1 bulldozer, 1 payloader, 1 motorized road grader, 1 vibratory roller, 1 water truck, 2 concrete vibrator, 1 concrete screeder, 1 concrete saw, 1 bar cutter, 1 sealer joint, and 1 chainsaw. For the minimum equipment, manpower requirements, for the minimum manpower requirements, we need 1 project manager of total 5 years experience, also 1 project engineer with total experience of 5 years, accredited materials engineer 1, a construction foreman, a first aider, and a safety officer. The approved budget for the contract is 5,940,000 pesos, and the contract duration is 150 calendar days. Thank you.
Any questions po? Thank you po. Kung walang question, next project po.
Good morning po. Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program or BIP, multipurpose buildings or facilities to support social services, construction, or completion of multipurpose building, evacuation center, Barangay Lutukan, Malabang, Sariaya, Quezon. Contract ID 24DJ0098. Plans of the proposed project. Title page. Perspective, location map, vicinity map, summary of quantities, and table of contents. Site development plan. Demolition plan. Floor plan. Roof plan. Front elevation and rear elevation. Right side elevation and left side elevation. Cross section and longitudinal section. Signage blow up detail. Toilet section through AA and toilet section through BB. Basketball goal detail. Field office detail. DPWH standard project billboard. General construction notes. General construction notes. Foundation plan and roof framing plan. Column and footing detail. Reinforced concrete wall to column anchorage detail. Wall footing chair detail. Beam detail, schedule of beams, and base plate detail for stage and toilet. Electrical notes. Schedule of loads. Lighting layout, power layout. Cold water line layout. Septic tank detail and sanitary line layout. Storm drainage layout and catch basin detail. Cold water line isometric layout and sanitary line isometric layout. Storm drainage isometric layout. Scope of work. Facilities for the engineer. Construction of field office for the engineer. Provision of furnitures and fixtures, equipment and appliances for the field office for the engineer. Provision of progress photographs. Part B, other general requirements, permits and clearances, project billboard or signboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization or demobilization. Part Division 1, Part C, earthwork, removal of structures and obstruction, structure excavation, embankment from roadway or structure excavation, embankment from barrow, gravel fill. Part D, reinforced concrete, structural concrete, 4,000 PSI Class A 28 days, structural concrete 3,000 PSI Class A 28 days, reinforcing steel deform grade 40, reinforcing steel deform grade 60, formworks and false works. Under Division 2, Part E, finishing and other civil works, soil poisoning, CHB non-load bearing including reinforcing steel 100 mm and 150 mm. Wooden doors and windows, doors, flush, finishing hardware, railing, cement plaster finish, glaze tiles and trims, and glaze tiles, painting works for masonry or concrete and steel, textured finish, pre-painted metal sheet above 0.427 mm rib type long span, structural steel trusses, purlins, metal structures, accessories for steel plates, sag rod, bolts, and rods. Fabricated metal roofing accessories, sewer line works, cold water line works, storm drainage and downspout. Plumbing fixture, septic vault, catch basin. Part C, electrical, conduit boxes and fittings, wires and wiring devices, panel board with main and branch breakers, lighting fixtures. Minimum equipment requirements: 2 dump truck, 1 plate compactor, 2 concrete vibrator, 1 pump crane, 1 bagger mixer, 2 welding machine, 1 cutting outfit, 1 power trowel, 1 truck mounted crane, 1 backhoe, 1 jackhammer, 1 bar cutter, 1 bar bender, 1 chainsaw. Manpower requirements: 1 project manager with total of 5 years experience, 1 project engineer with total of 5 years experience, 1 accredited materials engineer, 1 construction foreman with total of 5 years experience, 1 first aider, and 1 safety officer. Approved budget for the contract, 4,950,000 pesos with contract duration 180 calendar days. Thank you po.
Thank you po, Engineer Sarah. Any questions po? Wala pong question. Proceed po tayo sa submission of bids. Thank you.
Submission of bids. The 2 envelope system, 1 original copy of the technical and proposal sealed in a sealed envelope, placed in 1 sealed envelope, and 1 original copy of financial bid proposal placed in 1 sealed envelope. Bidding date March 26, 2024. Submission of bidding documents until 9 a.m. only, and opening of bidding documents at 9 o'clock a.m. Bids must be duly received by the Back Secretariat through 1. Manual submission and 2. Online or electronic submission as per DEO number 87 series of 2020. Advertisement, electronic bids _ Quezon2@dpwh.gov.ph is the assigned email address of the Quezon 2 DEO where electronic bids shall be submitted and received. It is specified in the invitation to bid and bidding documents of the contract which allows electronic submission of bids. Upon posting of the invitation to bid and bidding documents in the DPWH PhilJEP's website in a conspicuous place pursuant to Section 21 of the IRR of RA 9184, the Back Secretariat created the folder in the electronic bid submission and receipt SharePoint site, the eBid portal, for the contract ID allowing electronic submission of bids. The folder name should be consistent with the contract ID scheme provided under DEO number 33 series of 2018. Opening of bid. For a hybrid system of submission where electronic and manual bids were received for a particular contract, electronic bids must be opened first before the manual bids. The same applies to the technical and financial archive files in the electronic bids, which shall open prior to the technical and financial envelope in the manual bids. Checklist of technical component envelope, the first envelope. For Class A documents, the legal documents, 1. Valid PhilJEP's registration certificate for platinum membership, all pages. Number 2, registration certificate from Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC, from Department of Trade and Industry or DTI for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority for cooperatives or its equivalent documents. Number 3, the mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidders is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zone or areas. Number 4, the tax clearance per DEO number 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Eligibility documents, number 1, the statement of prospective bidders of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Number 2, the statement of bidder's single largest completed contract or the SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid except under conditions provided under the rules of the IRR. The bidder must have completed SLCC that is similar to the contract to be bid and whose value adjusted to current prices using PSA consumer price indices must be at least 50% of the ABC to be bid. The SLCC shall be supported by an owner certificate of final acceptance issued by the project owner other than the contractor or a final rating of at least satisfactory in the CPES. In case of contract in private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. Number 3, the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board license or the PICAB license or special PICAB license in case of joint ventures. For financial documents, number 1, the NFCC must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid. The NFCC is the current asset minus current liabilities minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portion of the projects under ongoing, including awarded contracts yet to be started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. Number 2, the audited financial statement showing among others the prospective bidder's total current assets and liabilities, stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year, which should not earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. Number 3, the bid security. An original copy of notarized bid security declaration using prescribed format or any form of bid security in an amount equal to a percentage of the ABC in accordance with the following schedule of IRR Section 27.2. A, or the cash or the cashier's or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, 2% of ABC. B, the bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank usually from DPWH Infra 10 or 11, 2% of ABC. C. The surety bond callable on demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security 5% of ABC. Bids and bid securities shall be valid within 120 calendar days from the opening of bids, and it should be specified in the bid security in any form, and please indicate the expiry date. Project requirements, which shall include the following: A. Organizational chart for the contract to be bid from DPWH Infra 12. B. The list of contractors, key personnel, including project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, and foreman, to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification, experience data from DPWH Infra 13. C. Duly signed list of contractors pledged major equipment units owned or under purchase agreement supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project. This equipment must meet the minimum major equipment requirements for the contract set in the BDS Form DPWH Infra 14. And please note that pledged equipment must comply DO number 9 and DO number 58, both series of 2012. D. The original duly signed omnibus warrant statement in accordance with Section 25.3 of the IRR, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For Class B documents, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RE number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence. The checklist of financial component envelope, the second envelope. The financial proposal shall contain the following: 1. Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. 2. Original of duly signed bid prices, bill of quantities for DPWH Infra 16 and 17. 3. The duly accomplished detailed estimate form, including summary sheets indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rental used in coming up with the bid. And 4. Duly signed cash flow by quarter form DPWH Infra 18. Duly notarized affidavit of site inspection. The construction safety and health program intended for the specific project only must be attached in the technical documents. The construction safety and health program should also be complete in accordance with DOLI checklist and DOLI DO number 13 series of 1998. It includes the TESDA application form, the construction safety and health officer, the first aider, TESDA certificate of heavy equipment operator and or critical workers, testing and inspection of heavy equipment, if applicable, and other pertinent documents for the approval of the program. Updated CPES rating or latest certification coming from the CPES that no rating was conducted for the past years intended for the specific project to be bid. Minimum material testing equipment requirement pursuant to DO number 80 series of 1990 and reiterated in DO number 138 series of 2015. Clear photocopies of TIN ID and latest ERC ID of the project manager, project engineer, materials engineer assigned to the project to be bid. Criteria of eligibility screening, preliminary examination of bids, evaluation of bids, and post-qualification. As per 2016 revised IRR of RE 9184 and latest GPPB issuances, the first envelope shall be open to determine the compliance with the documents required to be submitted for eligibility and for the technical requirements as prescribed in the IRR. The back check the submitted documents of each bidder against the checklist of requirements to ascertain if they are all present using pass-fail criterion. For every document required that is present, it shall be rated pass. But in case of fail to include any of the requirements resulting to incomplete required documents, it shall be considered failed. Otherwise, the back shall rate the first envelope pass. Immediately after determining the compliance of the first envelope, the back shall open the second envelope or the financial document using again the pass-fail criterion in determining compliancy based on the checklist requirements. When the bid price exceeds the approved budget for the contract or the ABC, it is automatically rated as failed. All bids shall be subject for evaluation, and the lowest calculated bid or the highest rated bid shall undergo post-qualification to determine whether the bidder concerned complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions as specified in the bidding documents. Additional information for entering into contract requirements to be complied by the winning bidder. Construction method using Form DPWH Info 45. Construction schedule in the form of precedence diagram and bar chart with S-curve and cash flow, including the duration of the project or number of days using Form DPWH Info 46. 3. The manpower schedule using Form DPWH Info 47. 4. The equipment utilization schedule using Form DPWH Info 48. 5. The clear photocopies of TIN ID and latest PRC ID of the project manager, project engineer, and materials engineer assigned to the project. Number 6, performance security or the performance security declaration. Number 7, the contractor's all risk insurance. Number 8, for joint venture, JVA, or the pickup special, JB license. 9, CSHP initially approved by the Hope and Dolly concurrence. Reminder to bidders who will submit manually and to bidders who submitted their bids online that will submit the original documents. Submit documents with table of contents, paginated and book-bound with ear tags pursuant to DEO number 90 series of 2002. 2. The proposal booklet should be signed and attached in the technical envelope. There should be documentary stamp on bidder's band and all other notarized documents. Materials engineer should be accredited and certificate of accreditation should be updated, intended for this specific project. The estimate in the summary sheet must be in detail. The contractor's authorized representative must present their valid company and any government-issued ID. Reminder to all bidders, please use A4 size bond paper for the technical and financial bid proposal. Use the prescribed info form which can be found in the bid proposal booklet updated March 31, 2021. DEO 35 series of 2008, the guidelines in the implementation of the three-strike policy in procurement of civil works and consultancy services contract by the department, and reiterated in DEO number 17 series of 2015, the three-strike policy in the procurement of contracts for infrastructure works, goods, and consulting services. Thank you po.
Thank you po, Ma'am Lai. Any questions po para po doon sa ating mga prospective bidders? Reminder lang po, lahat po ng na-discuss natin today ay mapapanood nyo or mababalikan nyo sa ating YouTube live. Pwede nyo po rin siyang balikan doon. And kung may questions pa po, pwede po kayong tumawag sa numbers na nakalagay po sa ating invitation to bid. And pwede din po kayong magsadya dito sa ating opisina. Ma'am Nympha, para po sa message, sino pong...
So, ang ating pong i-present ngayon ay i-open po natin ng March 26, 9 a.m. in the morning after the submission, immediately after the submission of bids. So, acknowledge po natin yung presence ni BAC, member Engineer Charlotte Abalencia. Good morning, ma'am. So, may mga question ba po kaya? So, kung wala na pong question, thank you po sa lahat ng naki-join dito sa ating private conference. And hopefully, magkita-kita po tayo sa March 26 for the opening of it. This ends our private conference for today. Thank you.